Welcome to the Mint Report, our wrap-up of the day's business news. Here are the top stories. Railway budget announces tariff hikes and potential reforms. MCX wins its legal battle with Sebi. And inflation is on the rise again. We start with the 2012 railway budget, which promises many reforms, but could end up costing the Railways Minister his job. On Wednesday, the Minister Dinesh Trivedi unveiled his first budget. It was a combination of cautious measures and potentially far-reaching reforms. Most controversially, Trivedi announced hikes in passenger fares for the first time in 8 years. Tariffs will rise between 2 paise and 30 paise per kilometre for various kinds of tickets and routes. But while the increases are modest, they have already caused a political storm. Trivedi is under attack from members of his own party, the Trinamool Congress, and its leader Mamata Banerjee, who opposes any hikes in tariffs. Some are already demanding his resignation. And while the planned increases in ticket prices may not amount to much, other key proposals could change the way Indian Railways does business. For one, Trivedi announced the setting up of a tariff regulatory authority that would decide fares. There were also a slew of safety measures, including a 2,000 crore investment in a new signalling system. And here's a quick look at some of the key numbers from the 2012 railway budget. The annual plan outlay was 60,100 crores, but the gross budgetary support was just 24,000 crores. And extra budgetary resources were 16,050 crores, out of which 15,000 will come from IRFC. Trivedi also announced an ambitious plan to cut the railway's operating margin from 95% to 84.9%, a full 10 percentage points. Now moving on to other news, the MCX stock exchange has won a major victory in its battle with markets regulator Sebi. On Wednesday, the Bombay High Court overruled a Sebi order against MCX. It also asked Sebi to reconsider MCX's petition to start equity trading. Sebi now has 1 month to hear MCX. Back in 2010, Sebi declared MCX in violation of ownership norms. MCX then took the matter to the courts. Shares of its promoting firm, Financial Technologies, surged 7.11% on the BSE, while the Sensex gained just 0.59%. Moving to the economy, inflation seems to be on the rise again. New figures show headline inflation has picked up in February. The wholesale price index for the month was 6.95%. In January, it was at 6.55%. January's figures were the lowest in 26 months, which is why the latest rebound in inflation surprised most analysts. But the spike appears to have been driven by a sharp rise in food inflation. In contrast, the non-food component of the WPI index rose just 5.8% in February. In January, it was at a significantly higher 6.7%. And finally, Indian markets rose once again on Wednesday, with the Sensex rising to a 3-week high. The index climbed 106 points to 17,919, and rival Nifty went up 34 to 5,464. And that's all we have for you. Thanks for watching.